Hello and welcome back to your 30 days into yoga. Today is day 27. Wow, you almost made it through the course. So today is also the day where we flip your word around and show you two different handstands. No need of freaking out. Calm down. I'll be showing you how to get step by step into your headstand and how to build your confidence and also the strength for these two different headstands. So let's have a closer look. Okay, we'll start in a seated position. From here, hold on to your opposite elbows and place them down onto the mat. This distance will stay. You just interlace the fingers in the front here and keep pressing your forearms down onto the mat. So you tag your toes and extend your legs here. Just our down dog with our forearms on the ground, also known as dolphin pose. It's a great way to start building the strength in your upper body and little by little preparing your body to be upside down. So you can stay in this pose just holding, and you might already feel the heat coming up and thinking of releasing the pose. But stay a little moment longer and breathe through this pose. If you need a little bit more, you can gaze towards your hands and then pass your chin over your hands and then press your chest back towards your legs. Lean forward and press back. Lean forward and press back. Last one. Forward, press back, press a little bit more into the mat and release your knees down. Let your toes come down, hands right next to your body, and your forehead comes down into the mat. Take a breath here, in and out. Very good. Let's come back into seated position. That was your first option. If you like, you stay here and keep on building the strength for the upcoming steps. Your second option is here. We also, just as before, you hold on to your opposite elbows, place them down, you interlace the fingers. This time you don't squeeze your palms together, but you open your palms and make a little basket for your hat. The top of your hat will come onto the mat. So we'll be just interlacing the fingers behind your hat. So we'll do this same action upside down. Okay? So elbows distance, interlace the fingers, open the palms. The hat, the top of your hat comes down onto the mat. You tag your toes, you press your forearms into the mat. So there's just a little bit weight onto your hat. And then from here you extend your legs. Here we are in our option 2, headstand. You can walk your feet even closer and hold it here. Remember, there's almost no weight onto your hat. Almost all your weight is onto your forearms. From here, if you like a little bit more, you tag one knee into the chest and you heel towards the glute. And you switch. You tag it in and switch. You tag it in and switch. And one more. And release. Hands right next to your body. Embryo pose. Take a moment here to Breathe. And slowly coming back up. And from here, for the last option, if you like, you can use even a wall. So have a little gap in between you and the wall. For class setting, I usually don't recommend the wall because I'm also there. And most likely when we use a wall, people like to jump up and use more their luck rather than their strength. Remember, it's no rush of coming into the pose, learn it step by step in a safe way to build the strength in your body and to build the confidence also to come up into the pose. Okay, let's have a look for option 3. We do the same, but just as before. You hold on to your elbows and you interlace the fingers in the back. You open the distance in between your palms and place the top of your hand onto the mat. From here, you press your forearms into the mat and tie your toes. Start extending your legs here. From here, start making your way forward towards your hat. So you walk your hips past your shoulders. And from here, you tug one leg in. And maybe you give it a try on the other side. You tug it in, you lean your hip even further back. So at the same time, your foot starts to lift off the ground. And then from here, you tug your other foot in too. Here we are. Press into the mat. So lift your shoulders away from your ears. And breathe here. If you're still good here, you can slowly start extending one leg. Take a breath here. And then the other leg too. Take your time here. Active body, so squeeze your inner thighs. Core is active, shoulders away from your ears. Breathe through the pose. Take a moment, hold it here, and as we came in, we'll go out. So you bend one knee, you tag it in, you bend the other, you tag it in, and slowly feet come down, embryo pose. Take a moment, have a rest. Inhale here, exhale out, and on your next inhalation, slowly coming back. Well done. That was your option number 3. So well done. Now it's time to practice. Let's have a look for our second headstand, our tripod headstand. We'll also here start in a seated position. You place your hands down onto the mat and make sure that your wrists, elbows, shoulders are in one line. So the distance is shoulder width. And from here, imagine you draw a little triangle, and at the top of your triangle is where your head will be. So from here, lean forward, place your head palm down onto the mat, and from here you hug your elbows in. You see here I'm creating a 90-degree angle with my elbows. My shoulders, elbows, wrists are in one line. So this is your first option here. You can tug your toes and press up. You can walk yourself closer, you can hold it here, stay here. That is your option 1. You feel already there's a lot of weight onto your hands. So let's take a little moment here. and lower down. Slowly come back up. So you see that in this one, there is way more weight onto your hat than in our first option. So also one of the reasons why this tripod handstand is mostly used as transitions. But depending on your class and on your teacher, it might be practiced regularly as a handstand. Okay. So let's come back, hands shoulder width apart, and the top of your hat comes to the front, triangle shape onto the top. There we go, you have your elbows in and creating this 90-degree angle here. You tap your toes and you extend your legs. You're walking your legs forward. And if you're good here, you can hold it here, elbows hugging into the midline. And if you like, you place one knee on to your triceps and maybe the other one too. So this is already your option number 2. If you're good here, you can hold it here, getting used to having weight onto your hat. This is your option here. Breathe and try to get comfortable in this position. Your wrists, elbows, shoulders are in one line. And slowly step down and let's take a little rest. Embryo pose. Breathe here. If you like, you can roll your hat saying no. A little release here. And slowly coming back. Okay, once more, I know it's we are not used to having weight on to this part of our hand, so if this doesn't feel very comfortable or you go for your first variation of headstand or you will see with the practice you will get used to it. Okay, let's go through last option. Hands shoulder width apart, your hat, the top of the hat comes to the front, and make sure elbows have the 90-degree angle. You tap your toes and you lift up here. From here, knees onto your triceps is your option number 2, or if you like, you reach one leg up towards the sky, and if you're comfortable, you lift also your other one up, finding your confidence here. Breathe, hold, and as we came in, we're coming out. So one knee, second knee, toes down, knees down, embryo pose. Well done. Take a little moment to breathe through the pose. You got it. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly coming back. Well done. That was your second option. Remember also here you can do it with the wall and building little by little the confidence being in this pose, and then slowly, little by little, making your way away from the wall and training yourself to do it freely in a row. 2 different headstands. Now it's all about practice. have fun of practicing, and remember, there is no rush of getting into this pose. It's just a matter of time and confidence to get into this pose, build your trust in the pose, and once you have it, you will do it in your sleep. So have fun practicing, and see you back tomorrow for your 30 days into yoga. Bye bye.